I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think about your mom and your dad. What would my mother and my father say to me if they were here today? There's a fair chance that your mother would say that, oh son of mine, what do you know? That I invested my whole life in you. That when I got the good news that I was expecting, this was the best news in my life. She would say to you that all of the problems I'd experienced until that point, they seemed nothing to me all of a sudden because Allah Ta'ala had given me this gift. She would say that I struggled with you, son, that your childhood wasn't easy, that at times I didn't have much money. But oh son of mine, I persevered with you and I clothed you and I fed you. She would say, oh son of mine, I did not know the language, but when you were ill, I still managed to get you to the doctors and get you the correct medicine every single time. I always tried to make you look good in front of your friends. So what? I haven't seen my own parents for 5 years. I held you in my arms, O son, and I said to myself that this is my future. Your father would say to you that, oh my son, times were tough, money was tight, but I still gave you a good upbringing. That, oh son of mine, I would wear old clothes myself on the day of Eid. I would go to weddings wearing the same clothes that I had for years and years. But oh son of mine, I always brought new clothes for you on the day of Eid. Oh son of mine, I was tired. My muscles and my bones were aching. But I still worked long hours at the factory. I would count pennies. I would walk in the rain because I could not afford the bus fare. But whenever you went shopping with me, and you picked a toy which was so expensive, I still bought it for you. I brought you up. Then you became older. Then I started to be careful of what I said in front of you. I didn't want to break your heart. I didn't want to embarrass you in front of your friends. Oh my son, I forgot my friends. I put my family to one side. Oh my son, I did all of this today so that you talk back to me. So that you talk to me with that kind of language. My dear Islamic brothers, this is a familiar story because our parents have invested their whole lives in us as children. Whatever we are today is the product of their effort from day one. And my dear Islamic brothers, it's time for us to honor our parents the way they deserve to be honored. To fulfill those hopes and aspirations and dreams that parents have of us. The time for us to change, my dear Islamic brothers, is today. The change has to be meaningful. Like I said to you before, your friends, you will always have friends. Some come, some go. But it is always your parents that you only have them once. Make the most of this gift. And you know, when you do serve them, when you serve them properly, and when you do with your parents what is expected of you as a child, our deen is beautiful because the reward for that is amazing as well.